connections to light. I am the one who completes broken circles. I am the one who restores what was lost, and now I am revealing who He truly is to you. He has ties to your family, your history, your beginning. He carries a face that will spark recognition deep in your memory. He holds answers to questions you stopped asking years ago. He represents a chapter of your life that was closed before it could be properly read. My child, His presence did not go unnoticed. I have counted every minute He has spent watching your home. I have understood the longing behind His observation, and now I am bringing His identity into the open. Do not let this revelation frighten you. Let it complete you. Let it answer what has been unanswered. Let it show you that I am the keeper of your full story. No missing piece of your life will remain lost. No connection meant to be made will stay broken. Every relationship that belongs in your story is now being restored through this moment of truth. You are not alone in facing this revelation. You have never been alone. Even when you felt the unease of being watched, even when you wondered about your safety, even when you questioned whether to approach the strange car, I was guiding your steps. I knew who sat behind that windshield, and I knew when you would be ready to learn His identity. That is why I am speaking now. That is why I am revealing now. Prepare yourself, my child. The truth is coming. You will soon know who sits in that car. You will understand why He has been watching. You will recognize His face and the missing piece of your story He represents. When that moment comes, stand firm in knowing this was always meant to be. I am opening the door to understanding. I am removing the veil between you and this watcher. I am bridging the gap that time and circumstance created between you both. This will change everything, but it is necessary. You cannot complete your journey while unaware of those connected to your beginning. You cannot fully know yourself while pieces of your story remain in shadow. There will be those who tell you to ignore Him. There will be those who advise caution after you discover His identity. They will urge you to keep your distance, to protect the life you've built without Him. But listen carefully to what your heart tells you when His face becomes clear to you. This revelation will transform your understanding of your own history. It will shift the story you've told yourself about where you come from. It will open your eyes to connections that have always existed but remained unseen. But my child, this is not a moment to fear. It is a time of completion. You are stepping into a fuller knowledge of your own identity, of the people who belong in your life story. I am helping you reclaim what was lost. I am showing you a face that belongs in your family album. I am returning what time had taken away. Where separation existed, I will bring reunion. Where confusion ruled, I will establish clarity. Where questions remained unanswered, I will provide truth. You are entering a time of recognition. You are walking into a period of restored connections. No longer will you wonder about gaps in your family story. No longer will you question if someone from your past is seeking you. After this, your understanding will be expanded. The picture will be clearer. The missing piece will find its place. You will never view your life history the same way. You will move with greater certainty of who you are. You will see your connections differently. You will understand that some bonds cannot be broken even by years of separation. And my child, this is my doing. This is my healing work. This is my way of restoring what belonged to you all along. Now go forward with courage. Do not let this knowledge overwhelm you. Let it complete you. Do not let it frighten you. Let it heal old wounds. Do not let it fill you with doubt. Let it fill you with understanding. Because this is your moment of recognition. This is your time of restoration. This is your transformation from wondering to knowing. My beloved child, from before you were born, I knew every person who would play a part in your life story. I have watched over your journey, seen the people who entered and left, those who stayed and those who disappeared too soon. There has never been a connection in your life that I didn't see and understand. I have heard your unspoken questions about your origins. I have understood the quiet wondering about your full family story. I have been with you even when parts of your history seemed lost forever. Today I come to you with a message that will complete your understanding. A message that will connect what was disconnected, will restore what was lost. You have built your life with the pieces you were given, believing that was all there was. You have created your story from the information you had, thinking it was complete. Your heart has sought wholeness, but until now, the full picture has been kept from you. There is someone watching from that car who belongs in your life story in ways you haven't realized. This is not to frighten you but to complete you, so that you can walk forward with the full knowledge of your connections. There has been a separation in your history, one that was not meant to be permanent. It occurred through circumstances, through choices made by others, through events beyond your control. The man in that car represents a connection that was severed but never truly broken. You have sensed something missing. You have felt gaps in your understanding of yourself. You have been open to your known family. And yet, in quiet moments, you've wondered if there was more to your story than what you've been told. But understand this, I am revealing this watcher to you not to disrupt your peace. Not to create chaos in your well-ordered life. Not to force unwanted relationships upon you. I am showing you this so you can make informed choices about your own story. Not every separation is meant to be permanent. Not every lost connection stays lost forever. Some people return to our lives when the time is right, when hearts are ready, when understanding can replace confusion or anger. This person may not know how to approach you directly. They may fear rejection. They may be uncertain of their place in your life. But their presence near your home shows a longing to reconnect, to be acknowledged, to be known to you. You have felt it, haven't you? The strange familiarity when you glimpsed the car. The sense that this wasn't a random stranger. The feeling that this watcher meant something specific to you. You have noticed how your concern was mixed with curiosity. How your unease was balanced with an inexplicable pull toward understanding who waited there. Your spirit has been recognizing what your mind doesn't yet know, but your heart, holding space for connections beyond your understanding, has been preparing for this moment. But now, my child, you must see the full truth. You must learn who has returned to the edges of your life. I do not reveal this to disturb you but to complete you. I do not show you this to disrupt but to restore. There is wholeness in knowing your full story, and I want you to have that wholeness. The burden of living with an incomplete understanding of your own history is heavy. But when light shines on what has been hidden, you are freed to make choices about how these connections will shape your future. You have been living without knowledge that belongs to you by right. Do not approach this person with fear. Do not react with immediate rejection. Instead, seek wisdom about this connection. Seek understanding of what this means for your story. I will guide you in how to respond. I will show you the path to healing what was broken. I am bringing this watcher to your attention because the time has come for you to know your full story. The moment is right for recognition, for understanding the complete circle of your connections. This person has found you after a journey you know nothing about, and though they've stayed at a distance, their presence has a purpose. Because I am your protector, because I want you to have what belongs to you, I bring this watcher to your awareness. Not all separations are meant to last forever. Not all broken connections remain broken. Some people are meant to return, even after years of absence. This is why discernment is needed now. This is why I call you to a place of calm wisdom. I am asking you to receive this revelation with an open heart. To see it for what it is, not an intrusion but a restoration, not a threat but a missing piece being returned to its place. You are meant to know your full story, but knowledge requires careful response. Wisdom sees clearly and acts with purpose. You are not meant to rush to conclusions, nor are you meant to hide from this truth. You are not meant to react from fear, nor are you meant to embrace blindly. I am teaching you patience, discernment, self-knowledge. I am teaching you to see beyond appearances, to understand the deeper meanings of unexpected returns. I am showing you this watcher so that you can move forward with full awareness, so that you can make choices based on complete information, so that you can decide what place this person will have in your life. This will change you. This will transform how you understand your own story. This will shift how you see your past and future. But do not be afraid. I am with you through every moment of recognition. I will help you process what you learn. I will guide you toward healing whatever wounds are uncovered. Even in discovering this unexpected connection, you will find strength. Even in facing a return you didn't anticipate, you will find clarity. Even in dealing with emotions this brings to the surface, you will find peace in finally knowing. This moment will not destroy the life you've built. It will enrich your understanding of yourself. It will help you see how your story connects to others in ways you hadn't realized. It will guide you toward completing circles that remained open far too long. Growth requires truth. Wholeness needs all pieces present. Understanding comes from seeing the full picture. Now that you will know who watches from that car, you can choose your next steps with wisdom. Seek clarity about what this connection means. I will show you the way. Do not let this shake your sense of security. I am still working to protect you. I am still guiding you toward your best future. I am still your source of wisdom when unexpected revelations appear in your life. Stay close to me and I will lead you through this recognition with understanding and peace. I will help you find the right place for this connection in your life. I will guide you toward healing what was broken long ago. Angel says, my child, prepare your heart, for what you are about to discover will change everything. The truth about the man who has been watching from that car for 3 days is now being revealed. There has been a profound connection hidden from you, a relationship disguised by time and circumstance, a bond you never fully understood. A person you never expected to see has found his way back to the edges of your life, and learning his identity will force you to rethink parts of your own story. You will never view your history the same way after this revelation, but do not fear. I am with you. No harm will come from this truth. You are under my protection. My child, I have seen the whole story, and now I will help you see it too. You have wondered about the car, about the watcher, about why he chose your home to observe. There were questions in your mind: is he dangerous? Should you be concerned? What does he want? Yet beneath your caution, something deeper stirred. But I have always known his purpose. I have understood the journey that brought him to your street. They have taken a difficult path to find you, believing this indirect approach was the only option. But the time of separation is ending. This revelation will not come by accident. I have arranged for you to discover the truth in a way that brings clarity, not fear. It will happen in the perfect moment. You will see his face and recognition will dawn. Your own history will be illuminated in ways you never expected. You will feel surprised, perhaps overwhelmed, maybe even resistant when you learn who has been watching. But my child, do not remain closed to this truth. This discovery is not meant to disrupt your peace, but to bring completion to your understanding of where you come from and who belongs in your story. You have been living with pieces missing from your own history. You have made a good life with what you knew, but there has always been space for what was lost. This revelation is my way of returning what belongs to you: knowledge of connections that have always been yours. The person watching from that car believed they had no other way to approach you. They thought this distance was necessary before finding courage to be known to you. But they didn't realize that I have been preparing this meeting, that I see beyond current circumstances to healing that waits to happen. Do not question why I've allowed this unusual approach. The methods are less important than the reconnection that's about to occur. There were other paths this could have taken, but this is the one that will lead to recognition. Let this truth expand your understanding. This is not an ending but a new beginning. I am bringing to light what was hidden to create space for healing, for recognition, for the completion of a circle that was broken long ago. Rest assured, you are safe in this discovery. The emotion of this moment will be followed by understanding. Watch as I transform this strange situation into a meaningful reconnection. I am aligning things in your favor. Every question you've had about your full story will find its answer. You will emerge more complete, more certain of who you are and where you come from. Trust me, my child. I have always been working to restore what belongs to you, even when the method seemed strange. Let go of fear and embrace the completion that is coming. You will not just survive this unexpected revelation, you will find wholeness you didn't know you were missing.